Alright guys, I've just gone live, so be warned, you are all live on air. And welcome everybody on stream. I see we've got some viewers already. We are busy setting up at Bristol Airport. I actually fell in love with this airport. I'm going to fly this one plenty more times. Thank you for introducing me to this one, gentlemen. And yeah, we just about to start the Ryanair little program. Uncle John.
Do you want me to go on?
That'll be lovely. That'll be lovely. Thank you.
Go in there now, sir.
Thank you. Anyway, so I'm going to start my little program. Let's get that going, and then we can start configuring the aircraft and the flight. Right, so McTrying, are you watching or not?
2 seconds and I will be. I will just mute mine.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Good. So what I do is I've obviously started my Ryanair little program, and it needs minimum of 20 minutes. So we talked about this earlier. So I'm going to start the chronograph, alright, so that it actually takes the measurement in time, and I can gauge my pace at which I set up the Zibo then according to that, because I don't want to spend the whole night here, and I also don't want to be too fast. Alright, so we've already connected most of the external stuff. The planning is done, everything's done. What I still need to do is my loading. So in terms of load, we're going to be a bit heavy now. And we're going to do 6.5. And let's get the refueling underway.
That's on your stream.
Yeah, this is on YouTube again. I'm streaming on YouTube. Right, so I'm just checking where I left off. We obviously did the IRS alignment. It is waiting for me. Sorry guys, I just want to get my bearings in place. I'm actually going to start loading the backs. Get that out of the way. So EGGD. EDD. Okay. Alright, that's in, and let's look at our arrival. We're not going to do any one of those. We're going to straight to final, so there's no specific transition. And legs, let's see what it looks like. McTrying, and then we can look for any altitude constraints, the requirements and stuff. Well, there's one for 3,000. Sorry, the very first one is an altitude constraint of 3,000. So then it goes to 6,000 at Honolulu, it seems. Something about Honolulu. Then there's nothing.
My plan had a limit of KENET till KENET of 23,
Okay.
and then a step up to 31,000.
Well, let's see. Let's see. I don't know any step ups in PFPX, eh? I was just wondering maybe we could see something there, but nope.
Okay. Mine was simply generated. So that's why I was wondering how you normally program.
Well, first of all, just to tell you, I normally do the import of the flight plan, right? So sorry, I'm totally distracted. Read something that was said on the other side. Okay. So what I do is I import my company route. Any restrictions that is in there will obviously come into the FMC McDrying, and then obviously the plane just flies according to that. I have it many times where the Zibo stops at 18 or 20 or something thousand foot, and then it just rests there, and then I go check and I say, oh yeah, no, there's a constraint, and then psh, it goes when it's done with it, you
Yeah,
know.
that's right. Do you set up your top out
But
on your pressurization?
yes.
Or
Yeah.
do you set your cruise level of the
No, I go for top. I put the
Yeah,
top
that's
one.
fair enough. That's what I was sort of like checking out.
No worries. That's why you have to ask. Right, so where are we at with this? Let's see, we need 6.5, that's correct. 67, that's correct. Let's go back up to 0.7. Reserves 1.7. Cost index 6. Uncle John, are you taxiing and taking off already?
John is airborne.
Okay. 55 at 16. Oh yes, I want to show you something. Flight map. Alright, it's gonna take a few seconds, so then you'll see it. Okay, so this is the Ryanair flight map, and I've obviously selected Uncle John, and then I can actually check how he's traveling. I mean, obviously he's moved just a little bit, so I'll check where he's going to, and then looks like according to this map he's just not taken off, but obviously you say he has, so great stuff. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, I guess
Okay, so this map is obviously a bit old, but nonetheless we can track him over time. And the same goes for me anyway. I'll keep my eye on him. Interesting, my trimmer wheel is simply not responding. Very interesting. When I use my electric trim on the yoke, you can see it's moving, but not the wheel. Funnies, 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 funnies.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're wrapping up the final paperwork here to get you on your way momentarily. I want to thank you so much for your company, and we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Again, welcome aboard.
At how many minutes? We're on 9 minutes 27. Alright, okay, so we can take our time.
Captain has time to fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Flight attendant spare for takeoff, please.
Wrong button, sorry, Jorge. We'll redo it later.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Thank you, you too. But we're not going yet, sorry. Alright, we've got 5 minutes to burn. Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
give me a status update. Talk to me. Somebody talk to me. Tell me what you're doing.
Sorry. I'm at 21,000. Heading up for 37.
Awesome. I'll wait until 15 and then I'm going to start with the rest of the preparation center guys away on the outside. Close the doors, APU, all the rest. While we are waiting, let's look at this chart. Look at this taxi situation. So we're going to go via the apron. We're not worried about that. We'll take Golf up to the holding point and then take off runway 09. Looks fairly straightforward. I love this little airport. This is just an awesome little place.
You enjoyed that, did you?
Yeah. I'm so glad you guys brought me here.
Well,
we need to thank Tony for that, because it was Tony that flew there originally.
Mm.
And I wanted to go there anyway, because I haven't flown there in the sim yet. Done
Oh,
it real life, but not the
yeah.
sim.
Remember I told you last week already that I'm tired of flying to all the same old airports and I started flying to all these new ones. So I would have ended up here at some point in time, but it was nice to do it now. I mean, it was so cool. Lovely
Well,
little airport.
you know where I want to fly back again.
Tell us, because I know, but the rest don't.
Last week.
I know, but tell the people.
It's
Got to be Queenstown.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Paul. Well done, mate.
Hello,
nice
Paul.
to see you online.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, Queenstown, man, that's a lovely, lovely little airport.
When are we going to see you flying online, Paul?
When I feel competent enough, John.
What I'm doing, you can do that, surely. You can go live.
Yeah, Uncle John is referring to a live stream. So when you fly, you come sit here and you just broadcast yourself
I'm not
here in
talking
Discord.
about every Tom, Dick and Harry.
Yeah, we're just talking about Discord.
Yeah, sure, but I don't know whether I can blush
Ah!
so strong
Stop.
as you, John.
I'm sure you'll do fine. Right, so let's get our APU going.
I noticed this takes us virtually straight over Heathrow, Nico.
Awesome.
Now I just checked it out. In fact, no, we're well south of Heathrow. We're down near Barnstead, Seven Oaks.
You fly over Beacon Hill.
I'll fire up a Spitfire then and come and chase you.
Ooh.
Oh, I know that well. Croydon, just fractionally south of Croydon.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Right, just under 3 minutes, then we can go.
You were streaming nearly 4 hours this morning. I couldn't make it, but it sounded
More.
like you've done a very thorough job of whatever it was.
Yeah, that was a general discussion. We said that if we actually do training on it, if it changes in the near future to an actual training video, we'll do it a bit differently. But it was a good discussion, and yeah, it was in total with the other streams that failed and we had to restart again, just over 4 hours in total.
Blimey.
Yeah, the final stream is I think 3 hours 41.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
A change for future tutorials based on this morning.
Yeah.
Nico will be sterile. Nobody else in Discord.
I'm sorry?
Yeah,
Nico will be sterile.
I'll
Nobody in Discord.
he's not thinking what he's saying.
What are you threatening?
He's gonna cut something off.
No, come on, John, that's too much.
Negative. He's going to be sterile. He's not going to have anybody in the cockpit with him.
Yeah, the cockpit's gonna be sterile, Uncle John.
Oh, I see.
As will Discord.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cut my something off just
So
now for the
connected and
stream.
bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
You want to go for surgery? Be my guest, nothing to do with me. I won't feel any pain.
Are you? Okay, we'll skip that subject. Alright, well, 1 minute and a few seconds and then we can go. See, McTrying, once it gets to 20 minutes, I'll kill the clock and then I know I'm free, and then at pushback I'll start the ET.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm on my way down Perry track now. Not that you'll see me on the Ryanair map.
Alright, there's 20 minutes, so I'm going to kill that. Can let go of the parking
Starting
brake.
pushback and you may start engines.
I'm in between Heathrow and Gatwick.
Awesome.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
I'm gonna kill Windows.
Why? Does it want to do an update now?
Yes,
Damn it.
I put it off the other day and I can't put it off again.
Can't you set
Hello,
up
gentlemen.
quiet hours? Ah, good evening. How are you? You okay?
Very good. How are you guys doing?
Good, good. Thank you.
Hello, Bossman.
I've got Uncle John here. I had to come in. This is an absolute delight and treat. Thank you, Uncle John.
My pleasure.
What have they done at one time? You could pause, you could reset the reminders several times. Now, I've had one option this time.
Don't you
What's
have?
that, McTrine?
Sorry?
Yes.
Is that McTrine? Good
Yeah.
morning to you, McTrine. How are you? Or good afternoon to
Good
you.
morning to you all.
Thank you very much.
Or afternoon, or whatever as it might be.
Early morning. Did you have a good breakfast? Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you. There's some toast and almond butter on it. Good
Awesome.
to go for at least another 4 hours.
Operation
Good stuff.
complete. Set parking brake.
Nothing has passed in 2
Disconnecting
minutes
toes.
since
Stand by.
Is that a change in Windows 10, Nico?
I don't know. I switch mine. I've got Windows Professional and I've got quiet hours, so I go and put it like my reboot happens
Oh.
after midnight.
Yeah, no, I had notification the other day and I thought I will set it to delay for several days, which I did. But you used to be able to do that like several times.
Understand? I don't know.
But now it only gives you the opportunity to delay it for a week for once.
I'm trying. I don't know because I'm usually not here when it does it. You know, I get the tail end
Toe
of
is
it.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
Yeah.
Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
It's just darn annoying. That's all.
Mhm.
Bring back Windows 7, please.
Right.
Uncle John, where are you taking us?
Echo Delta Delta Kilo, which was it Frankfurt?
No, Cologne, Bonn, Germany.
Germany.
Cologne.
Oh, Cologne.
CLOGNE?
Yeah, Cologne, Bonn.
Is this the spray variety or is it the dab-on bottle one?
Probably the spray variety. I don't use a dab-on. Dab-on's a waste of time. Get so annoyed with it. Helps if I watch where I'm going. See where I need to go.
You flying, Nico?
Yes, sir.
Where are you off to?
Same route as Uncle John. We're flying for Virtual Ryanair, so we've actually flown together for quite a few legs now, and it's now my turn to take off. I'm coming also from Bristol onto Bonn.
Are you streaming?
Yes, YouTube.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. My apologies.
No worries, nothing to apologize for.
He's trying to catch me up, Cloudy.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good
Won't
flight.
happen.
Look out.
I'm watching me back, don't you worry.
He's coming with blood in his eyes, Uncle
Trust me,
John.
I'm watching him.
Mhm.
I'll tell you what, then I'll roll down the hill.
Yeah. I see there's like a hill coming. This is so awesome to fly with this runway terrain contours. Looks like we're at the holding point, so might as well stop here then. Go
Yeah,
through
there's quite a crowd in that runway.
our routine. Right. Fuel lights can come off. Pressurization all done. Packs. Everybody's happy.
The Zibo is an absolute delight to fly, Cloudy.
Well, that's good, Uncle John.
Approaching 09. On runway 09.
I've got Uncle John on one screen and Nico on the other.
Wow, that isn't that nice? Yeah, fantastic.
Whatever happens, I am witness to it. I will be witness.
Just remember what happens in the cockpit stays in the cockpit.
Like that cockpit.
Sorry, Uncle John, say again.
D1 rotate.
Remember that, I'm sure. What happens in the cockpit?
No comment.
Positive rate.
Start letting me down now.
Nico's rolling.
400.
Sorry, obliging wind straight into the runway.
Sorry, Paul, say again.
Just saying there's a very obliging wind there, directly onto the nose.
I've got a 30 knot push on the back side.
will save you a bit of fuel, John.
Yep.
John, how does that compare with the average winds that you've programmed in?
I didn't put them in.
Okay.
I trust this captain so much. I come and sit here and watch the wing view.
You're a brave soul. That's a good view.
Very nice.
Yeah, your night lighting looks fantastic, Nico. What are you using?
Believe it or not, Tom Knudsen's lights for the immediate vicinity, and then I use extended night lights for the rest.
Oh, okay.
That extended night lights is amazing.
Oh, it's a
for
godsend, huh? Yeah. Wonderful stuff.
Altimeter setting.
Yes, man.
So what you got programmed for the rest of the day, Cloudy?
Ah, you must have stepped away for a second.
Hello? I don't know what. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, hello. Sorry. I don't know if my mic wasn't working. No, I'm actually going to step away here in just a couple of minutes, guys. I'm going to pick up with Ashman here to help set up send the new installation.
Okay.
A few things that share with me. But I got a new installation. Uncle John, to answer your question, the installation is excellent. Kind of a fresh copy that I'm going to get up to par, and that's my plan for today.
Sounds good.
But anyway, I have you guys on the, like I said, I'm gonna put Uncle John now in the second one. I wish there was a way to stream Uncle John without having to be in here.
Yeah.
Gotta get Uncle John OBS.
We'll get him there. We'll get him there.
We'll get him there. Yeah. Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Not walking.
That's good, man. That's a step in the right direction.
All right. Okay. Enjoy whatever you do. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always nice to have one of the devs in the room with us. Enjoy it, whatever you do.
All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Likewise, Cloudy. You
Bye.
take care, son.
All right, bye-bye.
Hello, Daryl, and I'm Danny. Welcome. Nice to see you guys. That was Jorge. You might recall his voice from the PA system when I play the PA system here in Zibo. He's one of the developers of the mod, so he just came to say hello and goodbye, and he's off to get his exploit sorted apparently. So it was nice having him here, and nice having you guys here as well. I'm Danny. What panel are you talking about? Please explain. Because I think I might have an idea, but before I make a mistake, please explain. What panel are you talking about? Hey, Kevin.
It's almost a 25-second delay between Discord and stream. Is that longer than usual?
I don't know. Anything is possible. Remember, it's a new server that it's going to. YouTube has literally messed up so much. It's not even funny. I don't know what to do with this. I am seriously torn between using the new system and using the old system. The problem is I can continue using the old system, Paul, but there's probably going to be a situation where they're going to switch off the old system. You know, so I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen. I think these guys don't really talk to us. They don't tell us much. I have to go and find it.
Well, that's an extra skill you've got then, anticipating that your viewers are going to be seeing it 20 seconds later.
Which is crazy. It's silly.
For me, currently, it's 28 seconds.
Damn it. Weird.
But I suppose it's only a problem if you're listening on Discord at the same time.
Exactly. You won't know if you're not on Discord. I'm wondering, Paul, this morning the guys were complaining that the stream was only running at 480p. One of the settings I switched off was the automatic optimization of the stream, and it might have something to do with that because I'm sitting on the southern tip of Africa. I mean, I'm not sure where the closest ingress server is, but it's probably in the UK. So my packet needs to go all the way from Johannesburg to London, UK, somewhere in UK. Then it gets into the ingress server, then it goes through the whole YouTube story, and then it goes out to be broadcast. So 28 seconds for that in real time is probably not much, but I mean, it has been less than 10 seconds in the past. So it could be that they picked up the delay and then they reduced the packet size to make it go quicker. You know, so instead of doing the 1080p broadcast, they want me to do it in 480, but then it looks crap. Nobody wants to watch it. You know, so it's one of those things. Now, what do? Do you go for quality or do you go for time? And like you said, it's only the guys on Discord that's going to know the difference.
Got to say quality, haven't you?
Exactly. No, nobody wants to. I won't watch it if it's not 1080p or at least 720. 720 for me is already pushing it to the no-no zone. Well, I'm climbing through 26.8, almost 27 now.
Where have you got to, Uncle John?
Well, according to the map, he is now somewhere in France. I can track him. I don't know if you were here when I showed you. So give it 28 seconds, then you'll see there's the map. And that's
Oh,
him
it's
in...
the Ryanair map, yes?
Yeah, you can go to the Ryanair map and track him. So he's just gone into France and I'm just underneath Oxford. So it updates every few minutes. I'm not sure what the update interval is, but you can at least track us a little bit.
Although you can't track me, I'm just passing over Reading.
Okay.
13 minutes from top of the sector, 105 metres.
Alright.
Blimey, you got a rocket well 737 now.
Why haven't you seen my updated one? It's a special gift of KONAN.
This needs to use now. I forgot I updated the stuff. To update. I was fiddling the other day and I overrode my previous set, so I used it. Okay. Not now. Bob, I've sent you a message there in Messenger regarding your mic. I just wanted to check your settings in Windows. Not sure if you are using Windows and it's working. Into the rig, it's very easy. You just need to read my manual, but I'll quickly tell you. What you basically do is you download the base, which will be version 3.38, and then you add the latest fix, and the latest fix currently is version 38.9. so basically you install the base and then you just extract the fix right into it, and then you overwrite all the files, and that's it. That's how easy it is. Then it's updated. The alternative would be you need to get the downloader, the updater, I beg your pardon, it's called the Zibo updater from SlavBass, and then you run that and it will do it for you. That's the alternative. Kevin, I just took the data that Twixter gave me and I basically went into SimBrief and I typed it in. Let me get it going. I'll show you. I'll show you again. Right, so if we go to our dispatch system somewhere, there is my fleet. So in here, what you can do is you can create a new frame, you can view, you can, you know, do a couple of things there. So I presume you're going to use the new frame option. If you use the new frame option, you're going to get a blank version of what I'm about to show you. So I'm just going to go to edit, and all I do is I go and edit, you know, I put in all the detail there. And that's how you put the Zibo into SimBrief. So once you've got all this information, and this is also in my install guide, by the way, all the information here. Once you've got all of this into the system and you click your save button, because you obviously have to save it, you can then go and create a new flight. And all you do is in this selection box, you're going to, you know, select the Zibo. There you go. So that will now take the previous screen and all the settings into account and let you work with the Zibo as is. And the settings that I've got there is as close to getting the real calculations from SimBrief as possible. You can't really get closer than that. I mean, this morning I showed you guys it's literally within 200 kilograms, which is the tolerance basically for taxi fuel. So that's perfect. Okay, well, as long as you got it now.
It's passing Bristol.
1,000 to go.
Awesome. I am almost at 37,000, but it seems we are fighting a little bit of a climb battle there. Nice tailwind, 27 knot tailwind. Welcome,
You're going to
Kevin.
get all the way, Nico. I'm on 37.
Okay, cool. Excellent. The only thing about flying real time always is when you get to a situation like this is you've got the night and you can't really see anything, you know, you're just flying. At least we've got lights.
Birds don't fly at night. Why the hell are we flying at night?
Well, the schedule's a schedule, Uncle John. Needs must.
You must be a bat.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say nothing, John. But sometimes I can't resist it. Presumably your virtual airline won't mind you sliding the time of day.
No, I think, yeah, we can actually change it, but again, you know what, I've probably got a third night time compared to the total amount of flying time that I do have, so I mean at some point in time I need to do some night flying.
I must admit I've never done that. Never even tried it.
What, night flying?
No, time, speed of time up.
No, we don't do that, never ever. I will never do that, that's cheating.
I was intending changing the slider so it's daylight outside,
Daylight.
not any kind of speeding anything up.
Yeah. Uncle John didn't catch you there.
Sorry about that, but
Yeah.
we were on the time elapsing.
No. So it's about changing night to day. Well, I'm still in jolly old England. There's my map.
Just south of Main Street.
Been there.
I'm 203 nautical miles. On top of decent. Yeah, Kevin, I agree. I don't want to do it every day, but every now and then it's nice to just do a bit of night flying. Why can't I click? It's in the wrong spot. Paul,
Yes, sir.
so what I did was I inputted the average winds, not the actual top of climb wind, because that's like a spot wind for me. Alright, so I've got 255 at 16, and we've got 262 at 33, so that's the discrepancy you were asking about a little bit earlier. Sorry, let me lift the screen. That's my discrepancy in planning versus reality.
No, I just caught myself thinking that the plane's computer would be working out the fuel usage and such like. And so, by putting the cruise wind in, that would obviously affect the calculation.
It most definitely will.
And I think one of the guys who streams puts top of climbing to that wind. And I'm assuming also that at some further stage in the flight they would have to re-enter.
Yes. Well, this
a
is
wind to refine the calculation.
And this is why I don't do it, because I use the average wind, you know, so that's the average. Sometimes it's going to be more, sometimes it's going to be less, but that's the average. In my mind,
it should work itself out, shouldn't it?
Yes. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. I haven't spoken to Zibo about it yet. You know, he's so busy. Don't want to bother him just with anything. But one day is one day, I'll ask him.
Top of descent didn't kick in. It was showing, but it didn't kick in.
Your MCP altitude, what is your MCP set to?
Well, I ended up having to force it in.
Yeah, what's your MCP set to?
3,000. I'll take that. It went past the top of descent and didn't start.
Okay, we'll check mine because I've never had that. Ever.
Are you still on VNAV, John? Or did it go to alt hold or anything strange?
Negative, it just didn't. I mean, I've turned back on the VNAV and it's continuing to descend now.
Okay, but now I don't understand. You said you turned it back on. Did you turn it off then for some reason?
No. Start again. VNAV didn't take top of descent and start descending.
Okay.
So I double checked and then read end of descent time. So the top of descent disappeared. So I had to intervene by putting VS in about 1,000 feet, for about 1,000 feet, and then I re-engaged VNAV.
Okay, makes sense. Alright, we'll keep an eye on mine. Because we're flying exactly, I beg your pardon, the same flight. So.
Interesting. And you managed the situation, John, so that's what a pilot does, I suppose.
I'm actually 19.7 miles away, and I'm still at 35, yeah, 35,000 miles. I might have to do a little bit of a round robin just to get rid of some height.
So John, how much altitude are you trying to lose and over what distance?
Well, I'm horribly high, so I'm going to go through a 180 and then come back on some.
Okay.
I've got all the 9s at the moment, believe me.
Is that some kind of German joke?
Now you know the gauge on the right hand side, above or below on your descent, the gauge.
Oh yes.
That's reading 9999, so way out.
Yeah, no, very well. That's your glide path, descent path. Then.
Time getting down as well, because I'm coming down at about 1,000 feet a minute as well.
It's a couple of weeks ago now, I think it was Alex I was speaking to on Discord, and he gave me a crash course in rule of thumb calculations for descent rate and whatnot. And he said to basically to descend on a 3-degree glide path, you should halve your ground speed and multiply it by 10, and that would be your vertical speed. Feet per minute.
Echo Delta Delta Kilo Airport information Quebec 1720 Zulu weather wind 077 at 5 visibility 10,000 sky condition few clouds at 2,000 temperature 1 dew point 0 QNH 1023 advise on initial contact you have information Quebec. Echo Delta
Sorry?
You're nearly there. You're catching it up nicely.
Oh, I'll get there.
There we go. John, can I maybe see your legs, mate?
Say again?
Can I maybe see your legs, mate? You have to see.
You can once I've got back on course.
Okay, thank you.
$75 nauticals from top of descent. Hallo Donnie, welkom. Is goed om jou te sien my maat. Hoop jy geniet die stroom saam met ons.
Looks like John is getting close to time.
Awesome. My son's enjoying with something here next door. Watching some other video.
Thank you.
For what?
Sorry, thank you.
how it uses fuel. Oh no, I don't want to hear anything about that right now, please.
That's what I said, but I'll talk about it once you're down and we're offline, and you can perhaps check it out at some point.
Well, my top of climb is creeping closer. Top of descent. What am I talking about?
John Depot 014.
That's true.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna quickly help my daughter. I'll be back in 3 minutes.
Mic off.
John, have you got your speed brakes out there by any chance?
Yeah. Still too high, I'll have to do a go there.
How far to go, John?
Can't tell you, for the ILS hasn't come up. I'm just turning towards finals now.
What's it say on the progress page?
Mic on.
Right there, guys, I'm back. Sorry for that interruption. I'm glad this aircraft is descending without me. Hello, Angel. See you back.
About 31 miles, Paul.
Have you landed, Uncle John?
That's a negative. I'm sorted now anyway. I will be for that landing.
All right.
got a nice and stable.
Well, I've got the airport visual in sight right now in front of me. And now I just need to go through the motions of these fancy approaches and zigzagging and stuff they have here.
I'm glad you got the airport in sight, because I haven't.
Yeah.
So I'm on the right track.
Oh, and I'm about to turn like on a downwind, so I'm very close.
I don't think they've turned the runway lights on for me.
Shame, man. Yeah, it's because you threatened not to pay them. You know, they bad service the last time. Remember?
You're right. I'm still outstanding my landing fees.
Well, one would have thought they would just up their game and give you better service, then you would pay them, right?
You would think so, wouldn't you? I have got runway inside, by the way.
All right, awesome. That was a quick fix.
I just need the ILS connected 100 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Altimeter, John.
Thank you, Paul. That was fun and games. There you go. More sent to try us.
It doesn't kill you, make you stronger.
Sorry?
You need to have the force on both sides of the 315.
I'm on 316.
That's why you've got a strike field. You need to be on 315.
Yes. He's correct.
Thank you for that, sir.
Better.
Sounds like you're going to be following me in, Nico.
Looks like it.
.7. 1,000 to go at 11 miles out.
I'm about to turn onto the localizer. Ooh, I want to show you something. Check the map, check the map. There's Uncle John. Man, you made a huge turn there. Wow. But you did it, you did it. I'm proud of you. Time for me to hit the brakes here a little bit. Hey Joshua, nice to see you again. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Bit of turbulence here.
Sorry, there is a bit. I forgot to.
No worries. No worries.
Nice landing, John.
Yeah, it's good shots there.
Great stuff, Uncle John.
Thanks, guys. Because
Hope I get it right.
Nico, I did your trick.
What?
No landing lights.
Did check mine and mine is on. Well, Uncle John.
Like you, I can land without
You see, great minds think alike.
Did you have any problem with top descents, Nico?
No, I wasn't even here. The aircraft started on its own.
Well, I wonder what the difference is between you and John then. That's very strange.
Don't know.
My top descent didn't work either.
I couldn't even begin to imagine what you guys are doing.
Listen, Nico told me the most important thing is fly the aircraft.
Aviate, navigate, communicate. The rest is not important. Be safe. Currently we've got a bit of a tailwind, eh? The wind shifted from planning time until now. Approach altitude set.
1,000 feet, stabilized, missing approach altitude set.
Approaching 3, 2, right.
I'm trying my buttons work here on the yoke.
Approaching minimum. You sorted that level going out, have you?
Yeah. Autopilot button works fine.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
know why this thing have to stutter the moment before you put the aircraft down. That was not me, that was the stutter. So irritating. Anyway, I'm down. Made it. Another stutter.
80 knots.
6,000 feet remaining. 5,000
Good
remaining.
shot,
Yeah, not too bad.
Nice landing, Nico.
Thank you guys.
Oh, I've no idea. I'm not watching you, Nico.
Yeah, that's very nice landing.
I'm going to say something kind of ridiculous now, but I'm wondering if the stutter isn't related to the tire smoke that comes up. You know, in the instance it needs to load that texture, you know, that you get that tiny stutter. Now I wonder why it would affect me so much, because it's visible. I mean, I can clearly see it. It's upsetting me.
I really wouldn't know about that. You mean extra work for the CPU? Or
Yeah. So the moment that thing kicks in, it's like the whole machine, the whole X-plane stutters. You know, and it's not nice when you're trying to do a smooth landing, you know. I mean, you think for yourself, it's just yucky. But anyway, not the end of the world. I mean, I can still land, but it's also not at every airport. That's another thing that bugs me.
Can't be anything to do with airport scenery, can it?
It can. No, very definitely it can, unfortunately, be something with the scenery as well. Which is why I mentioned it's not at every airport. The other day we had it at EIDW Dublin a couple of times, and I got rid of the freeware scenery and I put the payware scenery in, and then it went away. I haven't had a stutter there yet, so I don't know, maybe it's the same here. It's highly annoying. Thank you, Given. Right, so APU is moving.
Well, I'm down as well.
Awesome. Alright, so let's keep you off. I'm going to have to get used to the button assignment now, because I almost forgot to use it. And I remembered. I'm trying, if you look at this stream, you'll see I've got it on a toggle now, so I can disengage and move it from the joystick of the yoke, and then it goes.
I got nothing for landing, Nico. No. Soft landing, just nothing.
Mine will either be nothing or a hard landing, because I came in at 266 after that stutter. You
Well,
know,
if you think about it, Nico,
yeah.
you actually got an autopilot disconnect on your real colour. And
Yeah, I did.
you've also got an auto thrust disconnect on the throttle.
Yes, I know that.
It's appropriate to have
Yeah, to have it, yeah.
a disconnect on your yoke.
Yeah. I was fiddling with the autopilot disconnect button the other day in the sim, the big sim that we flew.
Killing my live now, guys. Thanks for watching.
Awesome, Uncle John, thanks.
Streaming, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for streaming it.
I've enjoyed today, Nico.
Me too.
Covered a lot. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. I had a couple of guys send me messages and also make posts on Facebook about this morning's stream thanking me. So it wasn't as bad. It was real nice for them, so I'm happy.
Well, like I said to you, I learned from that stream.
Good. What a hill to climb up at this airport, wow. Almost as bad as Alicante.
I must admit, I don't think much of the charts for this airport.
You don't think much of it.
Well, they're not as clear because it's an awful lot of park.
Yeah. Well,
And
we need to park here in between these buildings. There's a Ryanair parking here. I know that from past experience. I just need to see
okay, well, I'm
how we
parked
get
on
there.
the 31, I think it is.
I'm not sure exactly where these yellow lines run. I think it's here in front of me, and then we have to go into the hole here. Christer, you're welcome. And thank you for being here again today. Some of you guys have been here twice. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, here you go. See, this is the Ryanair parking we usually use.
Nico, do you mind if I shoot? I've got the shopping.
No, please go. Please go. You've done your bit, Uncle John. Thank you so much. Enjoy.
To all you guys, again, thanks for coming on board. It's always nice. Much more fun.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, Nico.
100%.
Been a pleasure. Have your company, John.
Thank you. Likewise. Good night, guys. Good night, Paul.
Good
night, Jose. I'm trying. And of course, the boss. Good night, boss.
Bye. Oh, this one's on strike. He didn't like my turn or something. Look, he's not lifting his little buttons. What's wrong? I'm on the line, on the mark, and he's just standing there. Oh, yeah, no, he's on strike. Okay, we shall ignore him then. Right, I filed my flight plan with...
What bay? Oh, C10. Just so I know for another time.
Wrong button. C10. Charlie 10 and 12 are the usual Ryanair parkings.
Thank you very much.
Alright, okay, so we've done this, that, and the other. Let us do a replay, why not?
Yeah, I've got to go, but thanks for a wonderful day. Really great. Thanks, Nico. Thanks all.
Okay, Jose, thanks for being here. We'll talk soon.
It's been a pleasure to have you, Jose.
Thank you.
Take care.
You're welcome, Mark, and thanks for joining us. Yeah, I got 155 points, 0 up or down, nothing positive or negative for the landing, which is fair as long as they don't penalize me, so there you go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. It's dark. There's no point in doing many replays. We're not going to see much, but I just had to do one. So thank you again. If I can get a gap tomorrow and family allows that, I will definitely do another stream, and I might surprise you. It might not be the Zibo. So let's have a look, see what happens. Until then, have a good and blessed rest of your weekend. Thanks for joining. We'll talk soon again. See ya.
Thank you, Nico.
Goodbye.